Hey guys, this is Vignette, and today we're going to create a full screen damage effect for Unity. We're working in Unity 6 with the URP. First, we need to create a shader. In Unity 6, this is a full screen shader graph. Different Unity versions may have different names. I'll call it FX Damage Full Screen Shader. And I'll create a material with the same name. Next, we need to go to our project settings and graphics and check which render pipeline we're using. Click on it in the inspector. It will direct us to the used renderer. Open it up and add the full screen path renderer feature. The screen turns white, and that's normal. Go into the shader, and in the blend mode, select alpha. My effect is dark, but if you want, you can use additive for bright effects. Now we need to create a mask, and to control it, we'll use tiling and offset, connecting it to the length node. This is to create a smooth gradient from the center of the screen to the edges. We'll connect it to the power node to control the contrast and sharpness of the gradient without changing its radius. Let's also create a few properties. Now, we can use the screen power float to control the sharpness of the gradient. Multiply it by intensity and color. These are useful settings. Now we have a circular mask, but we want to add expressiveness and patterns. You can use pre-made noise, but I recommend using a texture because it's more optimized and offers more flexibility. Let's create a grid so we can adjust its size and position. Let's check the material. We can adjust strength, intensity, and color, but this isn't enough yet. Unfortunately, we can't add multiple materials in one full screen path renderer feature. So for each layer, we create a separate function. Don't worry, this doesn't affect performance. At the end of the video, I'll explain why we'll have many such functions. Duplicate the material, and I'll show you the textures I'll use. These are various blood drops and flowing blood. Alright, we've created several materials with different drops, but they're all static and look like a vignette. I want to create drops that have a mask and will drip down. For this, I'll create another shader, duplicate the old one, and add tiling and offset again because we'll need to move the drops across the screen. Let's add a 2D sample texture property where we'll place our drops. Multiply everything by the vignette we made earlier and connect it to saturate. Saturate is a required step. Without it, you'll get black artifacts. Create a material and place the drops and their restricting mask. Adjust the values to suit you. Our blood drops are static, and we can't animate them via the shader because they need to stop, which is hard to organize in the shader, but we can create a simple script. My script is called Blood Mask Controller. You can place the material there, adjust the animation duration, animation distance, and delay. Run the game and see how the drops drip down. Done. To see how this effect would look in the game, we can download a free asset from the Unity Asset Store. For example, I'm using this one. Just open the required scene. Now let me explain why I made multiple texture layers, so many materials, and the full screen path renderer feature. As you can see, you can toggle any of the layers on and off. This allows you to control which layers appear when using the script. These could be different stages or timings. The smoothness of their appearance is also controlled via scripts, but they're tailored for each project. You can just use one layer if that's enough for you. Now a few words about the textures. I simply search on Pinterest and edit them. Thanks for watching. In the comments, there's a link to purchase this and other effects of mine on Boosty.